Well, due in part to the COVID pandemic that started in 2020, we saw the cost of living change from skyrocketing gas prices to expensive groceries, and recession-like conditions have continued to hurt Americans.
One food bank in Columbus is expanding their warehouse to ensure everyone has something to eat. News 809's Maya Graham has more on how the changes will help those in need.
Feeding the Valley had a 53% rise in need for food assistance during the height of COVID-19. And while the pandemic has reduced, the need for food has leveled out to still 35% higher than the pre-pandemic demand.
Inflation is suffocating household budgets across the United States. This year, food prices continuing to rise. Groceries are now 12.2% more expensive than they were last summer.
Before the pandemic, you could actually go in and get food reasonably, a bag for $10 or $15, and now that same bag costs you $30 or $40. So it's really a strain on people who really can't afford it, but you have to eat to survive.
That strain for hard-working families with little or no margin in their monthly budgets are forcing them to make difficult decisions between paying their rent, keeping their lights on, or buying food.
I used to spend about $150. Now I'm spending $225 to $230.
Feeding the Valley in Columbus is now expanding its facilities so they can go from delivering 16 million pounds of food to 23 million pounds. The food bank CEO says 40% of the people that he has seen lately have never had to use a food bank before.
People that are still struggling financially from the effects of the pandemic, so a lot more people that are seeking food assistance. So this capacity will help us to help so many more people in need.
This additional facility will be behind the Feeding the Valley location off Flat Rock Road. The 24,000 square feet of space will hold non-perishable items and frozen items, along with space for volunteers.
It's all about helping more people in need. You know, there really shouldn't be anybody hungry in our community anywhere. It shouldn't happen in this country. And food banking is really on the mission to solve that problem of hunger. So we're looking forward to adding more capacity because that means more food in and more food out to people in need.
Feeding the Valley Food Bank will hold a groundbreaking ceremony this Thursday, March 9th at 9 a.m. to celebrate the beginning of construction on an expansion to their Midland warehouse. Construction will be complete in January of 2024. In the newsroom, Amaya Graham, WTVN News Leader 9.